Hello everybody. Just thought I would film a little bit of my drive around Melbourne. I have just gotten back from paying child support and dealing with the house battery system for Little Blue, which got traded out. Van's kind of in disarray right now because I'm not currently living in it. I'm currently staying at Walter's house because I'm not working the night gig anymore. And taking advantage of this time to fix up the van as best as I can and update the systems as well as repairs and whatnot. I did manage to trade out the battery with Walmart, and they gave me a brand new one. So that's like the second or third one they gave me, which I'm actually very impressed that they do that, but I'm not so impressed with the battery itself unless it's something that I'm doing personally. Now, I keep asking them about it, but some of them say that me charging it rapidly shouldn't be an issue. It's if that's the case, then the problem is with the battery itself. It doesn't seem to do very well for the application which I use it, which is to cook food. Now, I do have the new battery with me right now. It is sitting in the back, but not hooked up or anything, because I'm planning on taking a regular 12-volt lead-acid car battery, not an RV battery, and using that as a house battery system in its place. I'm going to be taking that battery out of rusty iron van, the gray van that I had previously, and we'll be using that to hook it up as a house system. The plan is, or the theory is, that because it's a regular lead-acid battery, it's designed specifically to be charged, you know, rapidly, high-speed charging using an alternator, just like a regular battery is. That's how I charge up my house battery system. So by charging it through the alternator, it'll charge quickly, as if it was sitting inside the hood, you know, underneath the hood of a car, charging through the alternator. Now, some people had different theories, saying that, you know, they suspect that it was because my battery was actually hooked up in parallel. It's in parallel, not series. Yeah, in parallel. I think it's in parallel. Is it parallel? I don't know. Series or parallel to the vehicle battery. And what happens when you do that? When you have one battery that's weaker than the other one, the stronger one becomes weaker. You know, it gets pulled down. That could be happening, but I don't think so, because my vehicle battery starts up fine and seems to be holding its charge for cranking and stuff perfectly fine. It's the cooking system that seems to not be holding its charge, even to the point where now when I try to cook something, it, you know, dies like within a few minutes. Usually within 5 minutes, it starts beeping and not holding enough charge for me to actually cook food. With the new battery, of course, it'll cook again and should work fine, but I'm not actually going to try to do that. I'm going to be setting that battery aside for some, I guess, experiments. So look for those coming up here soon. Meanwhile, I think I will go ahead and take the battery out of rusty iron van and install it as a house battery for Little Blue too, just so I can keep it charged up and use it like normal and not have to constantly start up the van. Although starting up the van, you know, gets the fluids and stuff all flowing. This is Erna Nixon Park. It is a pretty cool little park here in Brevard County. It is in Melbourne, located near the Melbourne Square Mall. It's behind it, on that little road. I forget what that's called. I don't know if that's NASA or Airport Road, and it's NASA, I think. But we are right here, and all I'm going to do is just find a little parking spot, and we're going to go for a little walk. So I guess a little talking head chatting with Denoy episode here at Erna Nixon Park. It is fairly hot out here today, about like the 80s, I think. I'm wondering if I can park here. He didn't leave me enough room, and there's no other shaded spot. Well, now, where can we park? I think we're going to have to go right here. This spot, what little shade there is here. It's not much. We're going to take advantage of whatever little shade we have right here and park the vehicle and go for a walk. So come along with me, and Let's have a chat.